Okay, so I have a little dilemma. So this is a new account I've made, and as you can see, my card levels are pretty standard for a level 8, I guess, or a level 7 because I've been focusing on this deck for a while. And I've gotten to 2,921 trophies, and here are my stats. The 3 crown wins aren't exactly accurate because I do play 2v2 sometimes, and those 3 crown wins count. But I have 176 wins, and I have maybe 10 losses. I checked Stats Royale like yesterday, and I have very few losses. And then this happened. So I was playing against this guy, and this is Ninja Bear. All right, this is apparently like the co-leader, and right here I'm kind of like faking amazement because of course this is a new account, like 2,900 trophies, and I was just trying to fake it that I'm some noob and I just beat this guy. And if you look at his stats, okay, he's a level 13, maxed, nearly maxed. The only thing that aren't maxed are his legendaries. Okay, and his season highest, or his highest season ever, is 4,500. And even on my main account, I've barely passed 4,000, and that's because I'm not good enough to play ladder. And then I tell him, I was like, whoa, did I just beat this guy? And I guess he was being modest or whatever. He was saying, I suck. And then they were trying to figure out if you could get tokens right here, if you can get any trade tokens by doing friendly battles. And I was like, really? Did you actually think you could get tokens from friendly battles? And then this guy's the leader. He is level 12, maxed commons-ish, almost, and he is at, who was it? SFC, this guy. He is at 4137 right now. His highest ever is 4,300. And he claims, well, keep in mind they even you out in friendly battles. But he's a level 13. He has more experience than both me and my main account. And get this. He was justifying it because he donates like a madman, as if donations are the only thing that bring you up to level, like, higher. Like, they give you XP, but not enough to get you 13. And then he's been playing since the game came out. Now, granted, I didn't know that. 2014, 2015, whatever, it doesn't matter. And you can, honestly, okay, you know what? Should I just, let's try this. Okay, so I guess we're gonna go against the leader. Now, I don't want to completely, like, because that game that I beat him, I wasn't even, like, trying. But now I don't want to be, like, nervous and try and lose. But, I mean, this is a pretty solid deck. Like, I think it has, like, it's got the cycle, like, the trifecta of the hog, like, the original hog trifecta with these 3 cards. And it has Fireball Zap. It has this for cycle. This is, of course, to kite and deal some damage to, like, tankier characters, because it actually has pretty good damage. I never really cared about the cannon. And the flying machine, it's just such a nuisance. It's basically like a second musketeer that most people ignore when it gets to the tower. And let's see if this guy's still on. Well, this guy, he's battling. He's doing the challenge. That's gonna really suck if he doesn't. Ooh. Okay. That's gonna really suck if he's not online right now. But at least I got my spiel out. I mean, I guess I am being kind of babied right here because they think I'm a noob, which I'm not. But I mean, this is kind of true, but not true enough to where just a random, like, if I was a random level 7 at 29, 21, then this would for sure not be true, but because I have experience, it applies to me specifically. And people at Jungle Arena are usually like 9 or 10, level 9 or 10. Let me see if I can find logs where I did battles. Oh, no, this is, yeah, here we go. This is against someone. I got 3 crown here. This is, I think, one of the losses I've had like ever, because he had the giant Sparky combo, and the bandit is just ridiculously annoying. Like, my only counter for the bandit is the skeletons with the cannon or a Valkyrie, and I needed the Valkyrie for the Sparky or the witch or the wizard, so I didn't have enough counters for him. And of course I needed the cannon for the hog or the giant, so I couldn't like switch him off. There were just too many things that went wrong there. And this is another one I won. This one was oh, levels. Look at these levels. Level 11, level 10, level 10. And you can just see how unfair these matchups are, but I don't know. And I got some max wins in this with the, of course, the minor poison control, replacing the P.E.K.K.A. with the giant, the goblin giant. And I guess he's not here, so let's just wrap it up with the battle. I'm probably gonna have no sound on. Oh, this is the same guy. The same guy just beat. He was running a minor lava hound with I believe fireball arrows. Yeah, okay. I don't know if you can tell, but I'm kind of losing my voice, so I'm gonna try to commentate, but it doesn't look like it's gonna be very good because I started with a bad cycle anyway. Right now I just gotta get rid of this minor. Great. See the minor and value. Of course, it's the minor. Always the minor. Like, I really don't have enough. Like, my card levels. And then bridge spam. Nice. Okay, so we're just about even. But I'm pretty sure he's used more elixir than I have, because he just put in that Dark Goblin as a last ditch effort. I could push right here. I hope he puts a Lava Hound down. No? Okay. I know his only counter for the hog was the Goblin Gang. That's a, like, not a direct counter, but it's a better counter than what else he's been using. And I do have this Valkyrie. This Valkyrie I will use to counter the... Oh, I should have saved it for the minor. Oops. And I don't want to give him too much value. Good. Do I need to zap that? Let's see if I can survive without zapping it. Don't send a minor. Don't send a minor. Fireball, question mark? Yeah, let's do it. Okay. Time to reset. And he sends a minor in. Can the musketeer hit it from here? No, it cannot. And there's, you know what? Let's just take that tower. Let's just let him have that. And I'm so used to playing against, like, lower players that I've gotten used to kind of not bridge spamming, but tanking for a push and then just letting it happen. Like I just did right there with the Valkyrie and the Musketeer, instead of actually trying to defend. But I mean, it always works in lower arenas. But what kind of 40... Look at his trophies right here. 4311. What kind of person at 4311 just emptily fireballs a single... I don't even remember what that was, but it cracks me up. Oh, tank. Yes, right there. And if you can see the tower, that's... should have been a 3 crown. Can I get it? Nope. Okay. Well played. If I was paying more attention to my king tower, I would have watched that, but there you have it. I can still beat a level whatever. And I'm not high enough level to do the battles yet. And I really don't want to do the battles yet because I have another account where I have to actually try for the battles, and that account is very low in like card levels and stuff. Like, I don't have a single maxed card in any of my accounts. I do, however, have a few level 12s. Like, I don't even remember. With the new card system, it just really throws me off. But I guess I have a level 12 Hog and a level 12 Tesla Zap. I know the Tesla got nerfed, and it makes me really sad, but it's still pretty good. The one thing that really bugs me about the giant, the goblin giant, or giant goblin, whatever it's called, is that he's kind of clunky. He feels like if the spear goblins did like extra damage, or maybe there were 3 of them, or maybe if I read some comment somewhere that said, what if they were dark goblins, then that would be worth 6 elixir. And I was like, I think that would be broken, because 2 dark goblins, each dark goblin is 3 elixir, that's already 6 elixir right there. Plus a giant on top of that, that's just too much. And then spam. Let's see. So this push really starts to happen when you drop something like a Night Witch in the back, and then you have a Goblin Giant that you put right in front of it. And of course you have the Dark Goblin chipping them off, and then the Miner, and then the Poison, and that by that point you've already taken the tower. And if you want to add another Goblin Gang just for the spam, you can. I'm pretty sure this deck was featured on who is it? That guy. What's his name? His name is that guy, I'm pretty sure. Do I need to poison this? No, let's just tank. Yeah. Oh, I was supposed to be a log. Oops. That doesn't matter, still got value. And do I want to put up Miner? Should I go for the 3? What's been happening a lot lately is everybody's like, oh, now I can use all the cards in the game, so I'm going to go all legendaries and whatever, and then that's basically how I sped all the way to however many crowns I have now. I think it's like 16 or something. And it's been a pretty good time, because I'm at an advantage than most of the other players, because I have another account, but this account, at least I know what I'm doing. I have wasted a lot of gold and experience on my other accounts, and I'm just happy to be able to do it right on this account. Like, I don't have the perfect deck, but I have a deck that I've been using long enough to understand how it works. I know how to counter most things, and it's not a problem. I do recommend this deck, but if you want to use this deck, you really gotta focus on placement, because these 3 cards are all fireball bait, and I think Skeleton's the only thing that's like zappable, and the Hog, of course. I really don't need to use the Hog that much in this deck, because you just accidentally get chip damage from these 2, and it just works, because that's how Trifecta is. And then of course the Fireball. Everyone needs a Fireball Zap or Log Poison or whatever it may be, but you need a heavy and a light. Sometimes I go 3 spells, but not necessary.